What's up, rock stars? Boom! Hey, hey, hey! So today's saint of the day is Saint Elizabeth of Portugal. Happy 4th of July. While the country celebrates independence with fireworks and flags, the Catholic Church is celebrating someone who spent her whole life doing something far harder than winning a war. She kept the peace. Today, July 4th, is the feast day of St. Elizabeth of Portugal, a queen who survived an unfaithful husband, a false accusation, a royal court full of intrigue, and family conflicts that nearly tore the kingdom apart. And she did it all rooted in daily mass. Elizabeth was born in 1271, a princess of Aragon in Spain. Named after her great aunt, Saint Elizabeth of Hungary, at the age of 12, she was given into marriage to King Denis of Portugal, barely a teenager entering a royal court, and she brought her faith with her like armor. She went to Mass every day. She prayed. She gave generously to the poor. She was, by every account, a model queen. And in the early years, her husband was fond of her. But Denis was a complicated man, a good ruler in many respects. He developed agriculture, founded a university, promoted Portuguese culture, but his personal life caused great scandal. His public infidelities were known to everyone at the court and throughout the kingdom. Elizabeth bore it all with a patience that was not passive resignation, but active, prayerful endurance. Then came the accusation. A jealous page at the court invented a lie about Elizabeth and another page who was his rival, telling the king they were involved in an inappropriate relationship. King Denis, already a man of volatile temperament, believed it. In his fury, he sent a message to a lime burner, a man who operated a massive furnace, ordering him to throw into the fire the first page who came to him that day. Then he sent the innocent page to deliver a message to the lime burner. The innocent page, who had the habit of daily mass, stopped to attend mass on his way. Not once, but twice, because when he arrived at the first mass, he had just begun and he stayed for the second. While he was at the mass, the king, growing impatient, sent the lying page to find out if his order had been carried out. The lying page arrived first and was thrown into the furnace. He stopped for Mass, and Mass saved his life. When the king learned what had happened, he understood. God had protected the innocent, judged the liar, and proven his wife innocent. He apologized to Elizabeth publicly. From that moment forward, he held her in deep respect and began slowly to live better. Elizabeth's gift for peacemaking became legendary. She intervened repeatedly to stop wars between Portugal and Castile, between her own son and his father, between rival factions and her extended royal family. She would ride out the front lines if necessary. Nations stepped back from conflict because of her. When Denis fell gravely ill in his final years, Elizabeth never left his bedside, except for Mass. She nursed him through to a holy death, and he died. And she joined the Third Order of St. Francis, giving away much of what she owned, and spent the remaining years in prayer, penance, and charitable work. She died on July 4th, 1336, and was canonized by Pope Urban VIII in 1625. The Church has celebrated her feast day on this date ever since. On a day when America celebrates freedom, St. Elizabeth was a good reminder that the most important freedoms are interior ones. Freedom from bitterness, freedom from retaliation, freedom from being defined by what others do. Elizabeth had every human reason to become hardened. She was married off at 12 to a man who publicly humiliated her for decades. She was falsely accused. She was surrounded by court intrigue and family conflict. None of that moved her off her foundation she built. Daily mass, daily prayer, daily charity. That foundation held up everything else. Her marriage, her kingdom, her peacemaking, her witness. It can hold up yours too. If you're in a difficult marriage or carrying an unfair situation with patience, Elizabeth of Portugal understands it personally. If you're a peacemaker in a divided family or community, she is your patron saint today. Happy feast day, happy 4th of July, and go to Mass. St. Elizabeth of Portugal, pray for us. Share this with somebody who might need it today. Hopefully it helped you along with your journey. May God bless you. May God bless America. And especially today, share that smile with the world because it just might make somebody's day.